I have been running my business for almost 2 years now. And throughout these 2 years, I have made so many mistakes that I can count. And there's so many things that I wish I had known before and things I would do differently. So these are the brutal, honest 15 business advice I would give it to anyone who is planning to launch the business. So the mistakes that I made, hope you don't make it. One of the biggest advices, especially if you are coming from a traditional path where your path is clear, meaning that you have a set steps to follow in order to become whatever you want to become in your life, and then there's a constant flow of steady income. When you run your business, the path is not going to be clear, and that was kind of till this date. Sometimes it is challenging for me to overcome. This is not a traditional path. If you want to do the traditional thing, then you just might as well stick with the 9 to 5. But because your path is not traditional, there is no way you are going to get full clarity early on. The only way to move forward is to just look at the one step ahead. That is something that I am constantly overcoming, and don't try to look my life 10 years ahead of me, 20 years ahead of me, or even like 3 years, 5 years ahead of me, because when you are on this path, there's so many things, there's so many nuances that is coming your way. You just need to focus the one step ahead of a time. But if you're somebody that you only will move forward when you have a clarity, then I want to be so honest with you and going to save money and time. Do not get into the business. If you want a traditional life, then stick with your 9 to 5. Business is more spiritual than you think. And I didn't know this. When I started my business, there are a lot of things internal that came to my surface level that I had to work with my therapist to overcome those limiting beliefs or my own internal issues. Meaning that if you are somebody doesn't take that many risks, if you are somebody who has a money issues, if you are somebody that is just a messy person, your business is going to reflect the same. If you are somebody who is a very organized person, that is also going to reflect in your business. And a lot of time I have seen that people don't see this thing. They always blame the system. They always blame all the things that they are doing, but it's more internal than you think. If you want to have the organized business, you need to be organized in order to have organized business. Start before you feel ready. This is the biggest one, and I know because I coach many women to help them launch their business, and I come across this quite often. They share their stories that they feel fearful, they're not ready, they don't know how to overcome this hump. They just want it to be ready, and that's when they're going to move forward. That is the biggest mistake that you are going to make. If you are waiting to feel ready, let me tell you this honestly, you're never going to be ready. You are never going to feel, okay, today's the day that I'm going to quit, and today's the day I'm going to launch. Today's the day that I have decided I'm going to film the video. You're never going to feel ready. You just have to take an action, and that is the key. Even when you feel like you're not ready, even when you feel like that your path is unclear, you still have to move forward. Don't build the business before you sell anything. And this is exactly the mistake that I did. I was thinking I'm making the best kids water bottle ever. Of course, it's going to sell out right away. Of course, people are just going to love it. But one of the things that I learned the hard way is you do not want to build it. You do not want to spend so much money on the inventory, manufacturing, and getting your business registered. Before you do any of these things, what matters is you validate your idea. You reach out to the customer. Ask even if your idea is valid. Ask if they are going to pay for it. If you do not do that, you're definitely making a huge mistake. I'm sure you have heard this before, that people say, in business, solve a problem. And I have seen this. A lot of people, they share their business ideas with me in the business coaching. And then when I ask them, what is the one problem they're solving? It's never clear. And this is the biggest issue. If you are not solving any problem, there's no business. That's just a hobby. You always have to realize this. Any business that you want to start, even if you want to become a coach, you want to launch a physical product, you need to see what is the problem that you are solving. Always remember, if you're not solving a problem, there's no business. Even when you say it that you want to be a millionaire, you won't realize money is more psychological than you think. And this is the next point. If you do not fix your money story, you're never going going to make money, even when you dream about becoming a millionaire. Because a lot of time, what holds us back is the money story that we tell ourselves. You didn't have enough money if growing up, your parents always thought that money is something that they have to hold tightly, then that is going to reflect in your business. When it's times to invest, when it's times to take a risk, you are going to hold money tightly. You're not going to let go of it, and you are not going to attract it. The more you let go of it, the more you're going to attract it. But the key to do it is to fix your money story. The key to do it is to understand, what is the money story that you've been telling? Is it the scarcity around the money? Is it the abundance around the money? Or is it something that it's not enough in the world, that there's only 5 apples around in the world? If you don't get the apple, somebody will get it. I had this mindset for longest time. Until I fixed my mindset, you are never going to attract money. People like to buy from people. If you are starting a business and you're not building a brand, you're making a huge mistake. Especially in today's day and age. Every single person, if you ask them what they invest in, they just don't buy a random product. They're investing in the brand. For example, when I created my water bottles, they're not just average water bottles. They're water bottles that cater towards the self-worth in kids. So this is what my brand Inkara cares about. When anyone look at Inkara, they know that it's rooted in the self-worth. And this is what brand is all about. Building a business is actually a very structured approach. It's actually a set process and action that you need to take in order to launch your business. Business is definitely not emotional. You cannot just do random things. You need to build a proper structure in your business, because if you do not have a structure, your business is definitely going to affect. And I learned this the hard way, that I cannot make decision based on my emotion in the business. And the decisions that I have made based on the emotions, those are the exact decisions that I had to change it. This may sound cliche or whatever, but I wanted to say this: read more books on business before you launch it. There are books that you need to read as before launching the business. Those are like the mindset books. But then these are the 2 books that I highly recommend, is Millionaire Fast Lane and E-Myth by Michael Gerber. These are the 2 books that are definitely going to help you in your early stages of your business. If you're somebody planning to launch business, I would highly recommend reading the Millionaire Fast Lane. If you're somebody running the business and you wanted to have a structured approach, then you definitely want to check it out. E-Myth by Michael Gerber. Track every penny in your business. This is definitely hard, especially as a woman. We're not very trained to track our money. We're often just never even told to even track our money in general. And this is exact mistake that I made. Every single time when you are making a payment, every single time when you receive the payment, you need to track every single penny that is going in your business or out your business. That builds the momentum from early on, how you are going to track your money every single day. If you are not tracking your money, and honestly, it only takes 5 minutes. If you are not doing that, don't think when your business builds bigger, you are going to then track it. You're never going to track it. It's literally just an habit. If you don't adapt it early on, you're going to suffer later. Reinvest in your skill. As soon as you start making money in your business, do not just go out and buy the branded handbag and invest in the most luxurious car. Invest back in your skill or invest back in your business. Because if you are starting a business, what you are playing is a long game. It is not the short game. This is where I had to train my mind that it is not a short game. If I see success today, I need to see the success long term. You cannot just take that money and just burn it. You need to reinvest it. Reinvest, maybe it could be the course. Reinvest in maybe the website, or it could be just the inventory. Whatever that is, but you have to learn to reinvest that money. I cannot stress this enough. Stay in the room when it gets quiet. When you don't see any momentum, when no one is clapping for you, that is the time when you need to stay more consistent than ever. If your brain gives you the signal, there's no momentum, nothing is happening, maybe it's the time that it's not working out, maybe I should quit. Those are your test period. That's when you need to just keep going, because a lot of time when we see the business, we just see their growth out of nowhere. But often what we don't see, the daily grind, the grit they have. When no one was clapping for them, they were still posting the content. They were still promoting their product. They were still building their brand. And that's exactly when you invest in, that's when you can see exponential growth. This is definitely, I wish I had known before, is build your email list. I wish I had known this before. This is the one other thing that you have to do it on the day one when you launch your business or when you even have the idea. You do not need a website for this. All you need is you can create a page on the cover kit page. It's a very easy, it's completely free. You just need to create the page and give something valuable to the people. Give something that they are looking for. And then the more emails that you have, because I have definitely realized that I made more sales through my emails than anything else. And this is a game changer in my business. And I highly recommend building your email list very early on. This is for every perfectionist out there. You have to focus on getting things done over perfection. And I have definitely suffered with that, because till this date, I tell myself that I do not need to look for perfection, because often this is just something that I have to overcome it. I always look at perfection. Once I have everything ready, that's when I'm going to launch my website. Once I have everything perfect, that's when I'm going to launch my product. And this is where we need to fix our mindset. It's more important, the progress, than the perfection. If you wanted to know how step by step you can launch a business, then I highly recommend this video, because this is exactly 5-step blueprint that I would give it to anyone who wants to start the business. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.